This is part 2 of our video for section 1.6, area and perimeter. We did these two examples last video. We talked about finding the perimeter a quicker way, a more efficient way, that was using a formula. So when you have certain shapes like a rectangle, if you know that the shape is a rectangle, you can calculate the perimeter by multiplying the length by 2, because there's 2 of them, and multiplying the width by 2, because there's 2 of them, and then adding those together. So a quicker way to write the formula would be at the bottom of the screen there, capital P, that stands for perimeter, equals 2 lengths plus 2 widths. We're going to put that into use with some real world examples. So let's read number 3 first. Sharkeisha wants to put a new baseboard in her rectangular bedroom. Her bedroom measures 12 feet by 14 feet. How much baseboard does she need? Automatically, since there's words, it kind of just makes the problem tougher. So what we're going to do is look at some keywords in this passage that will kind of tip you off and let you know what you need to do to solve. If you're putting baseboard in your room, the baseboard goes around the room. So that's the little note there. Notice how we have baseboard highlighted. Around means you're going to find the perimeter. You need to find the perimeter. So that's the note we kind of made there. We need to find the perimeter of the room. And we know that the bedroom is rectangular, so we're going to use that formula. Perimeter equals 2 lengths plus 2 widths. Now, it's not going to make a difference in your answer, but typically the length is the longer of the two dimensions. So since 14 is bigger than 12, we're going to call 14 the length. We're going to call 12 the width. If you did it the other way, you're still going to get the same answer. The perimeter is still going to be 52 feet. Okay, so that's the work that you have to show. You kind of do that off to the side. Now, when you go to answer the question, since it's a word problem, it's probably a good idea to answer the question using a sentence. So here's what you should come up with for an answer. Sharkeisha needs 52 feet of baseboard for her room. Okay, number 4 is a very similar problem. You guys are going to try this one on your own. We'll read this first. Fetty Wap is putting up a fence to corral his 679 kids. He wants his kids to roam in a 400-foot by 469-foot rectangular area. How much fence should he buy? Okay, so this is where you might want to pause the video, make some notes just like we did on the other problem above, show your work, and come up with an answer in the form of a sentence. Okay, the thing that tips you off and lets you know what you need to calculate here is the fence. You should have highlighted fence. Fence goes around your property. That's perimeter because we're going around. How much fence does he need? Well, it's a rectangular yard. 469 would be the length, and there's 2 of those. So 2 times 469 plus there's 2 widths of 400. That perimeter should be 1,738 feet of fence. So that's what you should write for your answer. Fetty Wap needs 1,738 feet of fence.